Madam Chair, I have a clarification to ask, and it concerns single unwed mothers. I acknowledge that we've moved quite significantly to help single mothers, single parents over the years, and I'm sure these schemes will continue to be enhanced over time. But for the single unwed mothers, I think notwithstanding the social assistance schemes that government is extending to them, I think it's quite different from having certain benefits being mandated versus getting handouts. So I would like to ask Minister and Senior Housing whether they agree that single unwed mothers should be given the same maternity leave and childcare benefits as married mothers. And if they do, can the ministry set some timeline to achieve these goals? Likewise, for the children of these single unwed mothers, can they also be entitled to top-ups to their childcare development account?
Madam Chair, I thank Mr. Seah Kian Peng for speaking up passionately for the single mothers. It is an emotional and emotive topic. And I just want to reassure members of the House that I understand what single mothers go through. I grew up in a single-parent family. The journey is not easy, and often it goes beyond providing sufficient monetary benefits and incentive. For children growing up in single-parent family, there are many challenges, including the social-emotional upbringing of the child. We are committed to do what we can to help all Singaporean families, particularly those more vulnerable families and those more in need. In this House, we have heard various calls for us to provide better support for single unwed mothers. And I think there are merits for us to consider this seriously. In this House, we have also seen various calls by members to better support parenthood within the context of marriage. That in itself, I think, is also valid and worthy of consideration. In this House, we have also heard even more calls for us to provide the best support for all Singaporean children, regardless of their parentage. And indeed, children do not select the families that they go into. But between and amongst these three policy objectives that we will have to continually find that balance. I look through all the things that we do to support our children. I ask my staff to give me a table of all the things that are being done. The bulk of all our support focus on the child as the center, because we believe that the child is innocent and should be given the best support possible. The best things and the most important things that we must do for the child is to provide education opportunities, good health care, good social environment for them to be brought up to fulfill their talent as much as possible. Within that context, then how do we balance providing more support for parenthood within the context of marriage? Some countries have decided to forego the second objective. It is something that we have to think. But if we say that we want that objective, then how do we moderate that gradient between the first objective and the second objective? As Mr. Seah Kian Peng said, it's an evolving journey. And let us continue this evolving journey. But at the core of it, even if there's a gradient because of the two different policy objectives between supporting the child as the center of what we do and supporting parenthood within the context of marriage, then let us use the third policy objective of the social service support to give our children the best chance. And I think that is what we are committed to do. And MSF will continue to work with members of this House and our society to find that balance between these three valid policy objectives. But we have to continue to find that balance.